This episode was brought to you by the Inland Empire Small Business Development Center, the region's premier provider of business consulting and training services for the existing and aspiring business owner, serving Riverside and San Bernardino counties. The SBDC mission is to help you build a better business.
Hello, and welcome to another edition of SoCal CEO. My name is Katie Darling. Today we're here at Cilantro Restaurant, where we're going to speak with Mario Gomez and Al Gohary about how the Small Business Development Center assisted Mario in his business getting started. Mario, tell us a little bit about the background of how you started this restaurant.
Actually, the original idea was to make this Mexican sauce called mole poblano, which is a delicacy in Mexico. It's known around the world, and it's very delicious. Basically, what I needed in the beginning was to create this sauce to sell it to customers and also to another stores and also restaurants. And that's how we decided to purchase this restaurant, so we could have the means to start creating the sauce.
So what have you had to do to get to the point that you're at today?
Well, actually, first of all, I had a lot of help from the SBDC, and basically they helped me. Al Gohary helped me in the beginning to put all my ideas together and how to market the sauce. While we were working on this, I had the opportunity of buying this restaurant, and then he's been helping me ever since.
So Al, tell us about Mario's original business plan and how you assisted him, the steps that you took.
Mario came to SBDC office and met with me in Moreno Valley. He had an idea. He had a box which contained a sauce he wanted to produce. And I tasted that sauce, tasted good, and he kept going on and on about how you use it and how you put it on chicken. And so I said, okay, well, here's the steps. You have to be in a commercial kitchen to produce that sauce. So we looked of options of renting commercial kitchen or buying one. He mentioned a couple obstacles that he had, which he just went back from. He came back from a bank, and he couldn't go to a bank. So he couldn't buy something just getting a loan. So the other option was renting, but the problem was he had to use that kitchen name on the sauce. And I was worried that they would steal his idea, and over the time, it becomes their sauce, not his. So we came to the idea of him acquiring a restaurant on his own or going to a restaurant and partnering with them and producing the sauce from within.
So what were some of the obstacles that you had to overcome to start a new business?
Basically, it's funding and the right orientation, how to go about, acquiring a business and running a business. Those have been my major obstacles.
So can you tell us a little bit more about the role that the SBDC played in getting you to where you are today?
Basically, they have led me all the way from the very beginning, starting with how to market the mole, and we hadn't planned to get the restaurant at that moment, but a couple weeks later, when after I met with El Gohary, I had the opportunity of buying the restaurant. Immediately, he dropped whatever he was doing at that moment when I told him about the restaurant, and he started directing me, the way and all the whole process, how I should go about acquiring my my restaurant without, going through a lot of trouble or anything.
What challenges do you anticipate, and how do you plan to deal with them moving forward?
The major challenges is because mole poblano is already produced for some big companies, but I believe I have the secret formula for my mole. So the biggest challenges will be, to be able to beat the competition, the big companies.
So, what role did the SBDC play in assisting him to get to where he is today?
Okay, SBDC, as any other business we see, I come to Moreno Valley City, which is an outreach funded by the Moreno Valley City, and I meet with clients every Wednesday. So Mario came to the office and started with the idea of the sauce and buying the restaurant. So we started working on his goals, number one. Of course, he wanted to jump to the business plan. I said, forget the business plan. What's your goals? Your goals in life, your goals in a business. Why do you want to own a business to begin with? And then once you get that big why, as I call it, it's very easy to stick to the business plan because you know your goals, you know your motivation, and finish that business plan. So we started working on the business plan, how he's going to acquire the restaurant and the different options he had. So our business plan was working how to get funding from private funding or equity funding, basically going to a family or friends or partners to acquire this restaurant. And it happened, actually. He went back, took a week, and came back, and he said, I'm ready. I borrowed some money, and I'm ready to acquire this restaurant.
Is there any one thing that you would contribute your success to?
Basically, the SBDC, I didn't have an idea how to run a business. This is my first restaurant. I already had the sauce, but I didn't know how to sell it to people. And basically, I would say 75% of my success is the SBDC and Algo Harry.
So, Mario, tell us how it feels to have the SBDC assisting you. What has that done for you personally?
Well, actually, in the beginning, when you think about acquiring your own business, it's scary. It's scary because, like I said, I didn't have that much experience. It's my first restaurant, but once I got the help from the SBDC, it was much easier. I didn't have to stay up all night long thinking, what am I going to do? Am I doing the right thing? No, I knew that I had somebody who was leading me, who was helping me. And believe me, that has taken the stress out so much.
So, is there any one thing you would contribute his success to?
Number one, his motivation. So he was motivated to produce the sauce. Also his hard work. Working in a restaurant, most people say, okay, I'm going to start a restaurant because I like to cook. That's not the main reason. That's not what's going to cut it. What's going to cut it? The hard work, working 16 hours a day, working weekends, and like any other business, you start at the beginning, you have to put your time and effort in it. So that contributes to his success. The second part, of course, having the knowledge to do this. Like Mario mentioned, he didn't have the knowledge how to do things, how to make the right decisions, and working with SBDC consultants, and especially that it's free of charge, funded by SBA and the cities that we work in, definitely gives our clients the knowledge. We've been there. We still own businesses, so we know what it takes to start and grow a business.
So, do you feel that the SBDC is a vital part for any small business getting started?
Yes, it is. And unfortunately, not every small business owner knows about the SBDC. And it would be great if there was more information out there, because it makes your life easier. To have such a wonderful ally to your side.
The Small Business Development Center has helped thousands of businesses not only get started, but continue to grow, even in this current economy. Keep watching for more success stories. I'm Katie Darling with SoCal CEO.
This episode was brought to you by the Inland Empire Small Business Development Center, the region's premier provider of business consulting and training services for the existing and aspiring business owner, serving Riverside and San Bernardino counties. The SBDC mission is to help you build a better business.